Okay, I'm starting over. So, I know a lot of people. I make a lot of strange videos of things that I build, but I'm actually taking this video to show people what I do for a living, actually. My job is working on people's homes, and so today I'm trying to keep a little bit of privacy for my customers out of respect to them, but I'll show some things about some of the homes that I work in. This is a two-car garage. This is actually a pool house, believe it or not. This is a humongous pool house. This whole property, the house, pool house, everything, I maintain everything. I built a bedroom in the basement of one of in the house. Basically, I do everything at these homes, inside, outside. There are other people who come in and do some work in these properties, specialty work, but in general, I do everything. Today I changed furnace filters, I changed out a light ballast, I did some electrical work, changed out some bulbs, a couple odds and end chores. I got a laminated countertop that's delaminating itself. So I'm gonna have to figure out a solution to that and contact cement that. So anyway, I'm in a pool house. We got the door, got two-car garage here in the pool house, got the deep freezer, the furnace room, hot water heater, and this is not just your average pool house. Of course, this is a residential home. The basement, I'll get to that next, but let's go out on the deck on the first story here. So this deck is all teak wood, which is amazing. Stairway, everything is teak wood. The infinity pool, massive yard. This is an exterior kitchen with the granite and the stainless. This is a fire pit basically with a humongous vent that goes out the other end of the house. Yep, so granite, stainless kitchen. This is the seating area. Got a fireplace on the pool house. All this stuff, I have to power wash all this stuff every year, keep it clean, maintained. You can see this is kind of dirty right now. I had to reseal this last year with 6 coats of sealer because the UV has kind of worn it out. So I think I think this is wipeable, but I've had to reseal this countertop before. This place is a collection for leaves. It's like a tornado in here. I turned on the water to everything today. So let's continue the pool house tour. This is the changing room. This is the bathroom for the pool house. And I do all this stuff. Anything that needs to be maintained, I have to get the leaves out every year, all that. Like right now there's a bunch of oak leaves still around. I usually blow all the leaves away from everything. Then after the outside granite stainless kitchen, there's the inside granite stainless kitchen. Washer, dryer, refrigerator, freezer, microwave. The stove is pretty much outside, but cabinets, sink, wine cooler, the electrical box for the pool house, the thermostat. This is the dishwasher. Plenty of cabinet space for outside stuff. These are usually packed with food and skewers for barbecue, plates. Yep, all kinds of stuff. The refrigerators out here are usually stocked also with all kinds of fluids, which they are again. All kinds of healthy stuff here. Freezer. Got a spill down there we need to clean up. So yep, that's it. It's pretty much the inside, outside. So let me take one more thing. Oh, 2 more things. Fireplace. So these cushions got to go in and out every year. They go on all the chairs, and most of them are in the garage. So the ceiling up here is all exposed rafters and stained. This is teak wood. I'm sorry, this is not teak wood. This is pine up above, but all the flooring and all the decking on the decking, two decks over there also are teak wood. But this is a stained pine. Got two ceiling fans out here. We got the TV. These little windows up here, I have to actually put my ladder up in here, climb out on a big sheet of copper out there. That's basically a transition area, and that's how I get access to clean the backside gutters of this roof. And then this side just runs along the driveway, so I can just go along the driveway. That's not too high, but that's how I access the roof on the other side of the house. So you can kind of see the exterior, the cedar shake shingles on everything. Yeah, it's a lot. So this, we're still touring the pool house, by the way, which is really big. So here we go. We're gonna go to the basement now. And this is one of the unique features of the house. This is all massive, heavy-duty built stuff. Got smoke alarms, we got bulbs, we got, like, I got to maintain all this stuff. So this, turn on the lights here. This is an AstroTurfed tennis court in the basement. Now, this is the pool house again. I got a little mechanical storage area over there of supplies. The furnace for the pool house. No, this is the furnace for the basement. This is only the basement furnace. There's one on the second floor also. So this area was actually, even though it has tennis balls right now, that's what the automatic tennis ball thing right there. And then you hit it from that side. But this basement was originally built for a baseball pitcher. And so there's cables that run all along the length of this whole thing, and you can take this netting and you can change how this netting is configured in the basement, where you can surround things. And then you've got several of these things where you can throw around them or pitch around them. They're just like catching nets or safety nets if you're going to be a pitcher. There's like a strike zone over there. Or you could play bingo, I guess, on the strike zone area. So some catching nets, some floaties for the pool. One time there was a dog down here, kind of staying in here over the winter, and the dog decided to pee a lot, so kind of stained the smell and everything. So I actually had to use a biopharmaceutical product, I guess it was, from PetSmart that removes stains and all that stuff. So I've had to spray this and kind of sterilize all this carpet in the past. We have talked about removing some of this and making a pickleball court, which would be amazing down here, but hasn't happened. Maybe it will someday, we'll see. So all the electrical, mechanical systems are all really nice and clean and straight. Another garage door where we can access the basement of the pool house, but there's no reason really to come in and out of here with any kind of machinery, considering what this area is used for. It's for basically for sports and entertainment purposes only. That's about it. I had to turn on that. I keep this trash can over here because this hose spigot isn't really ever used on anything, but it's part of the water system and I have to get it working every year. And so just in case it ever drips or anything, I keep this down so it doesn't get the AstroTurf wet and seep across the floor. So if ever that can gets full of water, then I know there's an issue over there. So we're gonna leave the pool house alone for now. I'll do another tour maybe. So even these stairs coming up from the basement, these are all teak wood also. They could use some oiling, but being teak wood, they're pretty long-term survivability is amazing. There's a little miniature Tesla that I had to build, and believe it or not, I had to Well, I didn't have to. I test drove that thing, so I actually fit in it and drove me around. It has aluminum wheels and rubber tires. It's got the USB, the radio, it's got all kinds of good stuff in there. So these are the odd things that I have to build also. Other than just working on homes, I build all kinds of stuff. So I think that's about it. I think I've covered everything on the pool house. I mean, let's just do an outside, yeah, let's just do an outside thing right quick. I'm not going to go to the front of the house. So the patio, I have to power wash this once a year, the furniture, yeah, the whole decking of the pool. I always have to keep these things free of leaves and stuff like that, so I blow the leaves away. Got to clean the gutters on the cedar shake shingles. Some more teak wood. This stuff is really faded because that's the way they bought the house, and we really need to enrich it with some teak oil. That would be a good plan soon. That'll bring, right now it's really gray, and that teak oil just brings it back to life as far as color goes. This is the sitting area on the back, main deck, fireplace. And then there is a deck off of the master bedroom as well. And that's on the second story. There's a patio below here. The ceiling fan, these slow speed big blade things, I've done many of these. Got the knotty pine up above again. I think that's cedar, I'm sorry, that's cedar. And the pool house is cedar also, I said pine, but I'm sorry. Yep, so cedar shake singles, siding. I did not do this, but last year, like all these columns and all the siding was painted. The reason why I didn't do it is because it would take me 6 months, literally, to paint the whole exterior of this house. And I don't know how long it took this other company, but I basically told my customer, hey, let's have somebody else do that, because there are 4 or 5 or 6 of them out here working at a time for months. And I did not want to work on just painting one house for 6 months when I have other customers who need me also. So I had to pass this job off, and that's something I will commonly do. If it's in the best interest of myself and my customer, then I'm going to send them off to somebody else. All the railing is teak wood. Yes, that's about it. All right, so I'm going to shut this down. This is kind of what I do for a living. In the back, there's landscape lighting that goes all the way back on these 5 acres. I got to maintain this stuff. When I first came here working on this house years ago, that system was pretty messed up, and I had to dig up wires and find wires, and boy, it was a lot. There are 4 timers on this property. Didn't know which wires went where. There's nothing marked, and we didn't have any clue what was going on, so I had to do a lot of exploratory stuff. I got to keep the fences around here because there's a dog here. I work at the next door neighbor's house over there also, and then across the street. And they're similar. Their properties aren't like this, but they're this big, and I do pretty much the same thing at everybody's house, almost everything. This house that I'm standing at right now probably has 700 light bulbs in it, and just that alone is a job, unfortunately. Almost every time I come over, I change a couple bulbs somewhere. And thankfully LEDs are coming around, so they'll last a little bit longer, but we're still phasing it out, getting the old incandescent bulbs out. Something I know I need to do, like on my list right here, somebody broke the wheel on this outdoor storage thing, so I had to put a piece of wood in there temporarily. That needs a wheel. Actually, that needs 4 wheels. So I don't really have any major issues on here I need to work on, but there's always something coming up. So pretty soon I'm going to be power washing, probably because the season is coming around for swimming. Probably get this whole area cleaned up, get the cushions out, get the cushions on the chairs, and get this ready. I've had to do, I'm not going to show it because I just don't want to show the house too much, but There's some upper windows at the cinema area where there are bugs coming in. I've had to seal those off and get rid of those. Okay, so back inside, I'm going to make a quick route out through the other way. So I think I'm finished here for the day. Get out of this dark room. If I can find my way out. I got lost. There we go. Got the washer and dryer. We got GFI spigots everywhere, lights. I like using the Edison bulbs outside that are kind of showy. This fixture got wrecked up probably from the wind. We had tornadoes in the area recently. Not maybe like 7 miles from here, but we had some pretty bad weather recently. Got the timber for a mantelpiece. These are solid wood, and you can tell that because of the way that they split. These are massive pieces of wood all over the house. So this is just a pool house. Sometime in the future, next time I'm back here, maybe I'll show a video of the inside of the house, which is a whole nother video. So just looking from here, you can kind of see there's a whole lot going on at this house, and that's what I do is I maintain this stuff. All right, I'm gonna sign out.